For some victims of the bushfire crisis, unnecessary red tape is preventing them from accessing much-needed support. Ray Harvey's property and wildlife sanctuary were reduced to ashes when bushfires tore through the Mogo State Forest. Since then, Ray has tried and failed twice to get the $1,000 emergency payout from the government, and she joins us now. Ray, I'm so sorry that you're going through this because what you've been through is already too much. Can you just talk us through what happened when you tried to access those emergency funds?
The first time they wanted a bunch of information but wouldn't tell me what sort of information. So they asked me what my previous address was and my ex-husband's name, and when that didn't match their profile, they asked me to go into Centrelink. It was my first time in the recovery centre. I was exhausted, so that wasn't an option for me. I will say that the lady at the desk, who was an employee of the New South Wales government, was actually trying to be very helpful, but the woman on the phone at Centrelink, it was impossible. They just had red tape that I couldn't even understand, because I guess my biggest problem has been that I don't have a recent history with Centrelink, having been independent for a long time, and therefore they weren't able to match me up with anything. I guess I don't understand why we can't just look at rates notices and houses that are obviously registered as wrecked and get our payments. And my neighbour, I just heard about a neighbour who went in for the first time yesterday. He's 80 years old. He's very independent. He lives out here, and he got frustrated and said they just wanted reams and reams of paper. I can't cope with it. I mean, it's $1,000, and while that might be helpful for some people who lost goods in their freezers with the power, it doesn't do much here.
No, look, it doesn't. And I mean, we do accept that it's a very big job that's being undertaken at the moment. Mistakes will be made. But this is one thing that the government did say, that they were going to make sure there wasn't this red tape, that people could get access to this money, because, I mean, we're looking at where you are there. You need it straight away. You did receive that money, but that was only after you decided to go public and share your story.
That's right, and then the following day I received several phone calls from a very helpful lady called Karl, who connected me with Centrelink. We failed on the next attempt, and then on the final attempt, I think I was at attempt number 4, I was almost about to not answer the phone, because what they were after were bank account details that I held 25 years ago. I don't know my bank details now, let alone 25 years ago. So, and I've got a driver's licence. I rescued that. Some people don't, and I can't see how they're ever going to get that money. Now, it's not that much in the big scheme of what's happening out here.
But it means a world of difference to people like yourself who are just trying to get by day. I mean, you took quite a bad hit at the kangaroo sanctuary there. You've decided to stay on, but you have no power, no water. Why did you make that decision?
We've lost 2/3 of our wildlife population here, and the only way they're going to survive is if I stay to help them. So that's what I'm doing, because the wildlife here have been decimated. The New South Wales south coast is the only area where commercial slaughter doesn't happen, and now we've lost our wild population too, so it's my responsibility to get out there and care for the survivors.
Ray, are you okay?
Yeah. I would like to have a shower. I would like some support from the government. I would like them to support wildlife groups, and I would like them to stop the commercial slaughter of kangaroos until this is sorted out.
Okay.
Then I'll be happy. I don't care about my house. Just save the wildlife.
Yeah, I really appreciate you joining us this morning too, Ray. Thank you.